Thanks, Brian. Well, a teen prank gone horribly wrong takes the life of an innocent 19-year-old girl. But instead of throwing the book at Eric Morelli, who threw fireworks through the window of a home, causing a fatal fire, the prosecution offered him a plea deal, making certain the maximum sentence he could serve would be 10 years. Overcome with emotion, the victim's mother confronts her daughter's killer. Watch.
He did not stop to assist getting anyone out or put out the fire. He did not call 911. He went home, hid, leaving my daughter to suffocate to death from the smoky fire that he caused.
So was this plea deal fair to the family of Kristen Milano? Criminal defense attorney David Bruno and trial attorney Heather Hansen join me now for debate on this. That was an emotional moment for the mom, of course, of the victim there. So it's legal, clearly, but fair, David?
Yes, it is. This is a tragic situation, and my heart goes out to the mother and the family, no question about it. But this is fair. This is a decision that the prosecutor has to make, and it's their sole discretion. So what the mom is saying is, we don't agree, we don't approve, we reject it, but the prosecutor is saying it's fair. On this charge, he could have been sentenced to up to 20 years. So what they did is they came down in the middle. He pled to 10 years in state prison, which is a lengthy sentence, and it is fair given the exposure of up to 20.
Is that 10 years realistic? I mean, some saying he could get out as early as 5. Heather, you say?
Well, they have sentencing hearing in July, and at that hearing, the judge will determine whether it's going to be 5 or 10. But what this case really speaks to, Elizabeth, is the lack of voice victims really have. You know, they can't veto a plea bargain. They can't say, no, I lost my family member. I want a jury to decide this. You can do that in civil cases, but in criminal cases, victims don't have that right, and perhaps they should.
Well, in terms of when you have a prosecutor overseeing this, you said that what is fair in his mind or her mind may not be fair in the victim's family's mind. How do you know that you're being dealt a good hand here by someone who's looking at it like a prosecutor?
Well, the family has their own attorney, which I'm sure is having these same discussions with them. But listen, I've been in this situation before. I'm a former homicide prosecutor, and these cases are very tough to prosecute because you have the intentional crimes, the murders, which are a different animal.
Because of intent?
Yeah, because of intent. Somebody that intended to kill somebody versus reckless conduct. This is a reckless case. He did not intend to kill anybody. What he was trying to do was wake up a friend.
With an alarm clock, that's how you wake someone up, not a firework.
Or a cell phone.
True, but we have to look at the intent of the individual. There's a mens rea that's required to prove murder.
Okay.
So it's a reckless type conduct. It's similar to somebody getting into a vehicle under the influence or even speeding. Okay, so these are difficult cases for prosecutors because there was no intention to kill.
Okay.
So they have to work within the statutes.
Quickly before we go, Heather.
I just think leave it to a jury. Let the victim and their family have a voice.
Okay, great debate here. Heather and David, we appreciate your insight here. Intent being the key word.
Key.
Right now.